I didn't know that YouTube can actually change your life. I am here because YouTube changed my life. I was in a financially abusive situation. I didn't know where my next, well, I shouldn't say meal, but like I didn't have an outlook to life. I thought my life was going to end or was near the end because everything was just dark and grim. There was no plan for what was going to happen or what I was going to achieve or what I was going to amount to. I had nothing to show for it. And I wondered why. I am a person who is optimistic, but I found myself pessimistic all of a sudden. And I'm like, what's happened to me? So, with that said, YouTube changed my life by educating me about narcissism. Had I not pursued knowledge, education about what narcissism is, I won't be here. I would not be here. So that's why I am grateful, YouTube. I am grateful for the YouTube community. I am so grateful for all the creators that have come out and raised awareness and taught taught me. When I first heard about narcissism, the light bulb just came on. I was like, what? This is what I've been going through. Now, the shock of trying to reconcile what you've had and the person before you and what they've sold you. It takes a while for the two to merge and then you come out with a decision to wrap your head around what narcissism is. So I've come full circle. As a kid, my right after YouTube taught me about narcissism, I can now look back into my life and see how narcissism has impacted my life. Oh well, it doesn't just impact you once. So if you're watching this video and you're like, oh no, it's never happened to me, what is even that? Take your time to learn about narcissism. You'll start recognizing patterns because it's a cycle, it's an abusive cycle. And it's even more painful if it's a parent who's got that personality disorder. And if you find yourself in a love relationship, because then you are trapped. But not forever. You can always set yourself free. So now, after I learned about narcissism, I was able to make decisions to set myself free. Because then I realized that a person with narcissistic personality disorder is not going to change. They will just get worse. They haven't got empathy like some of us. We feel for others. And we've got other people's interests at heart. Like, oh, if somebody's struggling, you want to help them. But not with a narcissist. They actually want all the attention to be on them. So you don't exist. So, narcissism set me free. I was able to manage my relationship with my mother. I was able to manage my relationships with my siblings. I was able to manage my love relationship. I thought it was love. By the way, narcissists don't love you. So at first, I felt sorry for them that they had to put up an act, which is love bombing, in order for them to be with me. But then at the same time, they were being mean, they were being cruel to me. And then they didn't think about me, but I thought about them. So I am just so grateful.